It's almost game day. What's good? What's good, man? Hey, make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through here. Make sure y'all comment, let me know y'all up in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? We back at it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got stuff to talk about. We got stuff to talk about when it comes to these old, like my boy Wise say, the more laxons season starting. What's good? Hey, what's the deal? Y'all comment, let me know y'all up in this thing. Sorry I'm late. I'm about 2 minutes late. It's all good though, babe. Comment, let me know y'all up in this thing. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's the deal is. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's up. Preseason started already. See what y'all boys in here talking about. See what y'all boys up here talking about. LJ, what's good, bro? What, what's up? What's up with it? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's up, world? I see you change. You changed your name, man. But what's good? What's good with you, bro? What's good, man? What y'all got going for the weekend? What y'all got going for the weekend? Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through here. Ain't gonna have a good weekend if you ain't hitting the like button. If you in here watching the stream, but you ain't hitting the like button, how you gonna have a good weekend? You already starting the weekend off wrong, man. Don't do that. Don't mess up your weekend like that. Don't start your weekend. Don't start your weekend off wrong like that, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, hey man, hey boy, hey man, shout out to that boy, shout out to that boy World, man, for the super chat love. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the super chat love. What you think about the whole Paulo and Murray? Man, listen here, man. Murray's goofy. Murray's goofy. He too amped up for a pro am game. And don't get me wrong, them actually having beef, I'm actually cool with that because I'm sick of the whole everybody want to be buddy buddies, the both buddy buddy system. Everybody want to be friends. Everybody want to play with each other. Nobody's being competitive anymore. Like the NBA was good back in the '90s and in the early 2000s because people really had like did not like another team. They didn't. They want to beat. They didn't want to join up with somebody. They want to actually beat somebody. Actually want to beat their team. They didn't want to join up and link up with them. They want to actually beat them. So I'm cool with that aspect. But the whole I'm the real number five and that's who they came to see. He looked goofy. Like I'm be honest with you. He looked goofy. He looked like a mark by doing that. He looked real goofy. Uh um he looked real goofy in doing that. But hey, that's what he chose to do. That's how he chose to. Maybe that's what he needed to do to be amped up for pro am game. But hey, it's not a real NBA game. He act like he was about to. He act like he was in the NBA finals or something. Like he was a little bit too gassed up. But hey, so I think he looked goofy. Like I think he looked goofy. I think he feeling some type of ways. So I think some insecurity, whatever the case may be. But hey, it is what it is. But like whole unfollowing them type stuff seem goofy. But hey, the whole beef itself, I'm not tripping on that because I think that's something that the NBA definitely needs. But like I say, man, appreciate the super chat love, appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate that. Like I say, I answer all questions, all comments, but hey, super chats get first priority because it pops up. Just so y'all know, and make sure y'all hit that like button. Cause like I said, you in here watching, but you ain't hitting that like button. You starting your weekend off wrong. Don't do that. Don't mess up your weekend like that. Watson two series were terrible. Uh, I got to see one of the series. I seen the numbers, and yeah, I mean, it's rust. They also not showing too much. It is rust. They not really showing much right now. I got it on the 49ers and 49ers and Packers. 'Cause I want to see some Jordan Love and Trey Lance. Want to see Trey Lance and Jordan Love, but see how they show up right now. The Packers ain't Packers are starting right now. Well, Packers on offense right now rather. But yeah, it didn't look too good. Well, it wasn't something to be amped up. So we'll see. But one, I mean, if you're trying to compare Davis Mills and Deshaun Watson, David Mills, David Mills really already has a leg up. Like all David Mills gotta go is complete two passes and go over 7 yards, and he gonna have a better game than him unless he throws some picks or something like that. But like, yeah, it's Like Dave Mill could complete his first two passes, they pull him out. All here he got halfback game. Deshaun, that was the measuring stick type situation. And hey, shout out to that boy Chris. Shout out to that boy Chris for the super chat love. Appreciate that. Watson game opening drive. Mine still talking about these spots. What happened was awful. Oh, it's like shout out to that boy Chris for the super chat. Yeah, his pre. I mean, I don't think they were really showing too much. Like I said, I only got to see one of his drives. I didn't. I seen the drive he actually completed the seven that he completed the pass on. So I did not know that was like, and like that was like the only yards that their offense got. I know they had a lot of penalties too. Like they look sloppy. Like they had like a lot of penalties, a lot of false starts and holes and things like that. Uh, like the way he threw the football looked the same. Like he still threw the football the same. That the motion, all that still looked the same. Nothing looked different off of that. That looked like typical Deshaun Watson. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't nothing impressive. It wasn't something that you like. Okay, okay, that's what that's what we want to see. Uh, like I said, he ain't played football. Like he literally has not played football since 2000 and well, technically it was 2021 because he played the last game of the 2020 season. But it's been over a calendar year since he's played football. So it is bad. But hey, that's why I think that I can see him starting off slow and sluggish whenever he does play, if he does play the season. And like I say, appreciate the super chat love, Chris. Appreciate that. One thing I can say, he is a skateboard artist still. I mean, yeah, I mean that ain't going nowhere. Like that juking like that ain't going nowhere. I think he can sit out for 5 years. He can still do that. What's the old boy name? What's the old boy name? Kaepernick. If Kaepernick go out there, Kaepernick still got like Kaepernick is still can still go out there and shift and move like that. I mean, unless it's an injury occur or you just lose a step, but that feel for the game and getting out like that, that's still okay. And I see the Trey Lance doing it. I see Trey Lance hit a little move right there just now as I'm watching. I see Trey Lance go out there and do a little move. So that's cool. But yeah, that's something that's like that's not gonna go nowhere. So I think that's still gonna be right there. His first throw reminds me of his first throw versus the Panthers. Crazy thing about that you bring that up. Crazy that you bring that up because like if you have Snapchat, Snapchat saves memories, and I actually had the other day it popped up. It was like I guess like the like 'cause it saves memories and pops up on his anniversary date, and when that popped up when his anniversary date was the other day for like from his very first preseason game, and I'm watching. I'm like, see how hype I was. I'm like, damn, man, like can't believe how things have changed like drastically, like how things have changed drastically since then. It's just weird how different years can make. And hey man, shout out to that boy Wild World for the super chat love, man. I changed my name because I wanted to start a sport talk channel pretty much like yours. Any tips for working on YouTube? Hey man, be consistent. Whatever sport you're doing, if you're gonna do teams, if you're gonna if you're gonna do just do a specific team, if you're gonna do specific league, whatever it is, find your niche. Like sometimes it might take a while, cause sometimes it might you might try a couple of things before you actually find out what's basically gonna drive your channel. Hey man, hey, if you doing sports, when you talk basketball, 'cause I know you're a Magic fan. Hey, you gotta get your boy on there. You gotta get your boy on there. Like, hey, anybody that wanna collab, hey, hit me up. I have no problem with collabing with people. I have zero problem collabing people on their channel. So y'all hit me up. Let me know. I'm always down to do some work. Hey, so hey, while we're when you Appreciate the super chat love, and hey, whenever you get your channel up and running, like definitely let me know, and I definitely hop on, man. If you want somebody to hop on, I definitely hop on. If you want somebody to hop on, so hey, just hit me up, and we can do it. Like I said, but like the main thing is to stay consistent. Uh, Drop content. Don't get bored with the content, and whichever whatever your niche is. Like I said, I started off basketball, like I started off strictly basketball, NBA. Well, I was really open to just doing whatever, but I covered the 2017 NBA draft hard. I covered players, where they went to, well, how I felt about their preseason, their summer leagues. I covered that very in depth, and then I started doing Texans, and then it kind of just manifested and became very Texan centric, because that's kind of what jumped off. Man, stay consistent. Whoa, hey, man, shout out to that boy Chris once again for the super chat love. Did you see the Texans training rookie cornerback that's in 1-on-1 versus Brent Cooks? He couldn't guard him. He literally had 5 yards on every pass attempt. You, you find this a concern? Uh, Brandon Cooks is a veteran, and Brandon Cooks is very fast. Brandon Cooks burns a lot of people. The fact that they actually are putting him in that situation shows what they feel about him. And like I said, they already said that it's clearly that he's the from everybody I've heard. Like, I haven't got a chance to go to camp, but everybody I've heard from, shout out to my boy Swisher because I know he was there. From everybody I've heard, that was at camp and watched them and watched a lot of camp or watched some of camp, was able to attend camp. They say that he's clearly the best corner that we have. He's like Derek Stingley is clearly the best corner that we have. Like so, I have no issue with him. Like Brandon Cooks is gonna give him the business because Brandon Cooks is gonna give him the business. Brandon Cooks give a lot of people the business because Brandon Cook is one of those elite guys with speed. He had Brandon Cooks has elite speed. Brandon Cooks is not just a fast guy. Brandon Cooks has elite speed. Like him and Will Fuller both had elite speed, and that's the reason why when Deshaun was here, Deshaun led the league in passing when he had both of those receivers because you had two guys on the outside with elite speed. Just just bad coaching situations and bad other things that why you only bad defense. That's the only reason why you won 4 games. But elite speed is elite speed. And hey man, appreciate the super chat love. Appreciate that. No bad about that. Thanks for the tips, dog. Already. That's not true. Stingley actually jumped Cook's route and he dropped the pick. Okay. So you dropped, okay. So like I said, I haven't seen I haven't seen the film. I did hear about that Brandon Cooks was beating him. I didn't know it was 1-on-1 drills. I thought it was just in regular maybe ones versus ones. I didn't know it was 1-on-1 drills, but I did know that he actually did beat him a couple times or was beating him, was giving the business. Like I said, but it's not too concerning because of the type of speed Brandon Cooks. If anything, that's going to make Darius Stingley better. Constantly going up and him taking on that challenge. That's going to make Darius Stingley better, in my opinion. Deshaun looked rusty. Yeah, he did. Deshaun did look rusty. I think the whole Cleveland Brown offense looked rusty and sloppy, but yeah, Deshaun definitely looked rusty. And that's to be expected. Did you want to see Stingley play? Yeah, yeah, definitely. I want to see everybody play. But like, the Texans got so much to watch. If you're watching the Texans game, you have a lot to watch. You're gonna have Davis Mills to watch. You got Damian Pierce to watch. I know a lot of people want to see what Marlon Mack doing. You got Marlon Mack to watch. You got Nico to watch. You got Petrie to watch. I don't think Christian Harris is playing. I don't think. I don't think Christian Harris is playing. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else is supposed to be? Who else? I know I seen that Kyle Allen tested positive for COVID, so he probably not gonna play. Uh, don't know if he was vaccinated. I don't know how they deal with that. Vaccinating, he could test negative. Well, I know they had different protocols last year. I know this year they really don't have any protocols. I really don't know what they're gonna do with that. But yeah, I don't expect him to play. But that means Davis Mills will be out there getting Davis Mills gonna be out there getting a lot of reps. So you're gonna see a lot of Jeff Driscoll 1 to 2. So we'll see. We'll see how this is handled. And if they, to be honest, if they have Derek Stingley out there, not Derek Stingley, I'm sorry, if they have Davis Mills out there for over a half, there's something to watch. There's something to watch. There's definitely something to watch. In my opinion, you can't get anything out of against. I'm going against young guys. That's why I don't look into that much. That wide practice. Yeah, no, you completely wrong. You completely wrong. You definitely can get out of it. I mean, if the guy across from you is better or is a top guy, you definitely the iron sharpens iron. Like you definitely can get something out of going up against like if you a corner and you going and your team has a top receiver, like you definitely can advance and get better, and vice versa. Now I know you like okay, then well, shouldn't every team that have a legit like a elite receiver shouldn't they secondary be bombed because they go up against practice every day? No, because if you're not good, you're not good. I mean, it's not going to make a not. It's not going to just take a not good. It's not going to take a Kevin Johnson and have him playing like Darrell Reeves just because he go up against Hopkins in practice. Because if you're not good, you're not good. That doesn't change. But if you have talent and you can get better, you definitely can get better by going up against better talent. You definitely can. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again for another super chat. Houston Texans chairman and CEO Calvin there joined Sports Radio 16 and said that he wanted to win the fans back. How could he make this happen? Uh, First thing he could do is get rid of Jack Easterby. That's the first thing he could do is get rid of Jack Easterby. They are starting to do some things. They're starting to be a little bit more transparent, like with the whole repping Houston for Houston Day. Uh, the way they've been running their social media of late for the past couple months, they've been a little bit more hip to certain things, so you could tell that they're trying to appease the fans. I think this year they're allowing. I mean, this year the fans that went aren't just season ticket holders because I know last year you had to be a season ticket holder to you had to be a season ticket holder just to go to practice, to go to training camp last year. That's not the situation, not the case this year. So that's something that's different. Well, not different because that's how it's normally been. Last year was different because you still had Jack running things. Deshaun actually has done, to be honest, Deshaun's actually done some legwork and has done the Texans, did Cal a favor as far as winning the fans back with the whole cases. If Deshaun doesn't have any cases, if Deshaun doesn't have if Deshaun doesn't have any cases and it was just strictly just Deshaun Watson, I think you still have more. I think you have way more fans in the uproar and mad and pissed off that Deshaun Watson got traded and Deshaun Watson wanted to trade. I think Deshaun getting into the trouble off the field that he actually did get in trouble, and the illegal issues they got make it easier for a lot of fans to cast him aside and be mad at him. And my enemy is my friend. So common enemy. Now we become friends. So okay, the lesser of two evils, side with the Texans, side with them, be back in the fold, and then then you start doing things in the right direction, like hiring Lovie Smith, drafting Derek Stingley, drafting Kenyon Green, drafting Petrie, like doing some of these things. Because if they would have hired like Josh McCown and drafted Kayvon Thibodeau or like something like that. It maybe not Kevin. I think a lot of Texas fans because of what was going on on ESPN, people were hyped up on the on the Kayvon Thibodeau. But yeah, I'm just saying, like if they would have done something like draft somebody like just draft somebody else like outside of the Darius Stingley, outside of the Sauce Gardners, outside of Aiden Hutchinson, if they would have drafted somebody else, they would have probably would have still be in a fan not win hard for the fans to win back. But like I said, I think Deshaun has made it easier, and then they've done some things already that they've made it. They started turning the tide and got people hyped up and ready to watch. But that was a nice throw by Jordan Love, by the way. But I think he's leaning in the right direction, but he definitely needs to get rid of Jack Houston. And like I said, hey man, shout out to Chris for super chat. Appreciate the super chat, love, Chris. Appreciate that, man. Definitely really appreciate that. Uh, Hey, what's good? Wise, what's good, bro? Hey, hey, Wise, hey, man, say what? Did it again. Say Wise. Hey, let everybody know. My bad, y'all. Hey, say Wise. Let everybody know in the Discord that I'm live. Hey, let everybody know I'm live in the Discord. Hey, and if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all check out the last video. Had special guests, two special guests. That boy Wink from South Sports, you already know, and also Gary Jones, man. Hey, make sure y'all check out that last video. It's a hit. I got two special guests on, so make sure y'all check that out. The reason why I say you can't get much out of going against your own guys because everybody knows everybody's moves due to practice. Yeah, if you've been working for somebody for so long, I mean, you talking about a rookie, you talking about a rookie, he just not he just got it. I mean, so obviously Brandon Cooks don't know don't Brandon Cooks don't know Darius Slayton moves. I mean, I guess he could study him in college. I mean, but then that's the case. I mean, then you could say that about you will never get nothing out of nothing because you can always study somebody. So you gotta you definitely get some, you like I said, I still disagree. I definitely think you get something out of going against. I think you definitely get something out of going against somebody else. I expect Watson to play a whole half the Browns next game. Uh yeah. But then again, depend on what the suspension is. Like say if it's an indefinite suspension, a year suspension, then they might even just stop playing them preseason because what would be the point? Outside of just I guess keeping him in playing football, but he about to be suspended. Like so, it really would be like, what's the point? He, then he really not helping nothing. Y'all think Deshaun gonna ball this year? Uh, I said this, and I said this numerous times. I feel like if he does get a chance to play, if he does play, it's gonna start. He's gonna do one of two things. He's gonna start off hot, like red hot, be on fire, and cool off, and they're gonna miss the playoffs because he's gonna cool off. He's gonna like that game like that. It's gonna be a bad. It's gonna be a last game of the season. And they're not gonna be able to get it done, or they're gonna start off real slow and sluggish, and start off real slow and sluggish. But he gonna pick it back up and eventually look like Deshaun Watson, but the Deshaun Watson that we seen here, but it's gonna be too little, too late. Kind of Mickey and murky because of the suspension. If it stays at 6 games, if it goes to 12, like stuff like that. I'm just being like, if it stays at 6 games and he has another 11 games, then that still applies. Or if he gets suspended for the full season, whenever he gets out there and play, that applies unless something else changes. That was Watson affected message when Spitz was talking. Wow. Wise, what's up, my guy? Winning coach, winning coach cures everything. But if it doesn't happen because of used to be, yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing too. Yeah, winning does change a lot. Like you definitely do stuff because of winning. Like you definitely the winning does change the atmosphere. It change. I mean, it gets people hyped up. If you winning football games, the parking lot gonna be packed. Like say, Cal realized what happened last year. Cal's at every game. I'm assuming. Cal know that stadium was empty. And like I said, you couldn't like and yeah, you couldn't blame COVID. Like I know people want to blame COVID in 2020, and you still had Deshaun actually, but I mean, that you could use that as an excuse. But I mean, people really know that people are still out here. We in Texas, like people still go out there, like people still doing stuff. People still going out to eat to restaurants and malls and whatever. Uh, and then last year. Like you couldn't use it at all. Like it was zero. It was zero excuse. You couldn't use COVID at all because everybody was everywhere. Everybody was at every place at maximum capacity. Like nobody was giving a care. Everybody was everywhere except being at Texan games. Like everybody in Houston was everywhere in Houston except at a Texan game. So Cal seen that. Cal realized that that's probably the reason why the concession prices went down by all those percentages. Like he's trying to do something. I mean, and like last year, he couldn't even give tickets away. It was a thing that they had. It was especially they had you get 4 tickets, 4 pieces, and 4 sodas for $150, under $200. 4 tickets. I don't know what the seats were, but 4 tickets, 4 pieces, and 4 sodas for $150. So you, your wife, and your 2 kids, if that's how your family is, that's how like they always write and draw families. It'd be a husband, wife, and 2 kids. Oh, that was a nice pass by Trey Lance. That was a nice. Well, how many yard touchdown that was? That was a nice pass by Trey Lance. Jordan Love had a nice pass too. And had a nice touchdown too. And he been Jordan Love. Jordan Love actually looked a little half decent. He looked a little half decent. But that was a nice pass by Trey Lance though. Uh, but yeah, like I said, they seen them prices. Like I said, like if you were able to take your people there to a Texan game and only spend that much amount of money, only spend $50. I mean, $150, and you was able to take both your wife and kids to the game and a pizza and a soda, especially how high them pizzas and sodas is. Come on, man. And like I said they couldn't even get that way. That's like that's how bad it was. They knew exactly what it was. They knew exactly what it was. Wait. What do you think about the report coming out before Watson game about him basically admitting to the wrong he did? I actually just seen something like that. I don't even know. I haven't even checked it out. I just seen something kind of flashing like that. I haven't checked it out yet. Oh, whoa. Hey, shout out to that boy. Hey, shout out to that boy. Was yeah, you got a new name. Swag, swag Hill Sports. Shout out to boy Wild World. Considering how versatile the Magic front court, ooh, see how versatile the Magic front court is. Could you see the lineup of Markel, Franz, Isaac, Paolo, and Wendell? What's your preferred starting lineup? Um, I've actually thought about that. To be completely honest with you, I actually did think about that. Like if you could play France at the two, because because even though Jonathan Isaac's natural position is a four, uh, he has yet to play the four. I mean, outside of lineups differences, of course, but from a starting standpoint, he started as a three because his whole time he's played, AG was here. AG was in Orlando, so because of that, and AG was the four. 'Cause AG was the three when we had Serge Ibaka, and then that didn't work well for AG to be the three. So AG went back to the four. We drafted Jonathan Isaac. So Jonathan Isaac playing three. So Jonathan Isaac can't play three. They like that half of how he started the 2020 season when he looked like he could be defensive player of the year. Uh, he was playing the three, so you can play him at the three, and he can play at that level. He can be good at the level. Do you trust France at being the two? That's the thing. Can you trust France at being the two? If you could trust France at being the two, then that probably would be the Magic's. That would be the Magic best lineup. And then if you do that, you move Suggs, and now you have Cole Suggs, Chuma, Cole Suggs, RJ Chuma, and Mobamba. That start that the but then you got but see then you got Gary Harris. You still got Gary Harris. So I guess it'd be Cole. Will you pay? Could you play Gary Harris at the three? Could you play Gary Harris at the three? I don't know. That's a good one. Cause Gary Harris actually, Gary Harris makes this thing kind of decent. I mean, kind of not difficult, but it kind of throws like, okay, so what do you do with Gary? Okay, Gary, that's the reason why I say I actually understand, and the more I think about the whole uh um Donovan Mitchell trade proposal, it makes a lot of sense because it clears up a lot of problems. Like because you have like if everybody's fully healthy, you it's a log jam at a couple positions. So how you gonna dictate how you gonna do these starting lineups? How you gonna do these rotations? How you gonna manage everybody minutes? And eventually end up not losing them anyway. When you could, if you're gonna lose them and get an all-star player and pair him up, and now your starting five is legit. You have a legitimate starting five in the NBA. You have a legitimate start. I mean, I think you have a legitimate starting five with that starting five anyway. But you have a starting five that can compete and actually make some real noise. And I know a lot of people like to talk about, oh, we don't want to just get some quick fixes or just get and just get throw ourselves to be mediocre because we've been mediocre. The thing that's different is that you were investing in before and you were investing in guys that have been in the NBA and haven't done anything at that time. I mean, yes, Nikola did make an All Star and eventually made two, but Nikola was pushing 30. Terrence Ross was 30. Aaron Gordon, I got like I've been saying, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola really did not. They really don't mix well together. To be honest with you, they really don't mix well together if you want them to be successful. Because you need to run the offense through one of them. But that's a conversation for another day. Fournier, like you talking about older players. You talking about a guy in Donovan Mitchell, who's a three-time All Star, who can I think Donovan Mitchell can. Donovan Mitchell has run the offense through him. He could actually, I think he possibly could end up getting a scoring title because he goes up every year in points, nothing less than 20 points per game. Like I say, a multiple time All Star, been the best player on the team, that took his team to the playoffs every year in the West, and he's 25, so it's not like you invested in a younger guy, an older guy that's already at they apex, already at they ceiling. Uh um um I think that you definitely that's why that really deserve to take a look. But if you want to stick with the young guns, I get it, understand. I'm not against that. I'm cool with that. I'm just saying it does help clear some of that log jam, baby. Appreciate the super chat love. Definitely appreciate the super chat love. Hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again for another super chat love. Hey, appreciate that, Chris. Shout out to that boy Chris one more time for the super chat. What you expect? What do you expect? See, what do you expect? See, I guess you to see. What do you expect to see from the Texans versus the Saints? Do you take preseason seriously, and will their perform dictate how you will feel about the play in the future? Uh, what do I expect to see? I just want to see improvement. I do take some stock in preseason. It depends. I like to see. It's all about development. Like when you watching the quarterback, you want to watch their development. When you watch they progression, how they go through their reads and stuff like that. It's really not about wins and losses. It's about individual matchups, how they handle adversity, what their tendencies and things like that. Uh, like I say, like you watch how they throw the football, how they come off their blocks, how they break a tackle, how they do stuff like that. Yeah, because you definitely see guys in the preseason who ball and then don't do anything in the NFL, and you also see guys who kind of look sluggish in the preseason and basically be all stars and Hall of Famers in the in the in the NFL. So I do put some stock into the preseason. It just depends on what I'm putting into it. It depends on who I'm watching, what I'm watching, what I mean by who I'm watching, what type of position I'm watching, and exactly what it is I'm seeing. But yeah, I do. Like I said, it depends on the situation if it dictates how I feel about them. But I do think that the players take it seriously and they need to take it seriously because they're reps. You always need to get reps. No matter what position you're playing, you definitely need to get reps. And shout out to boy Chris. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Appreciate that. Do you think Brevin will have 500 yards this season? Um, Uh, I can see him getting five. I mean, you got 17 games, 500 yards. Like, and he's going to be the second, at the very least, the second tight end. At the very least, a second tight end. So, let me see, 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 let me see. So 17 divided by 500. I did it wrong. Yeah, so he need 30. He need 30 yards per game. He's the average 30 yards per game. So I mean, yeah, I think he can get. I think he played because I know last year he was deactivated, wasn't active for the first couple games. So yeah, if he plays every single game, yeah, I could definitely see him getting 500 yards. Yeah, yeah, I think he'll get 500 yards. I'm really looking to see what Blacklock does in preseason. The thing about Blacklock is if he's playing late, the thing, hey, if a veteran is playing late in preseason games, that's a bad sign. It's always a bad sign. So the thing about him is really not just the play; it's about what time of the year he playing. Because if we get to preseason game 2 and 3, I think it's only 3 games this year. If we get when we start getting to those preseason games, and Jordan Love threw a pick, we're the one that's fault. Uh, that's a good play by 49ers. Uh, when you start when you start playing when veterans start playing late in preseason games, that definitely means that they're playing for they either playing for their job and or they're playing to get shine so another team can pick them up. That normally what that because the coach and they've already made their decision that they're gonna cut him. So hey, we'll let him go out there and get some runs. So when we cut him, he can get picked up. That's what that is. So uh, that's why I think Black Light need to be concerned if he playing the full game or not. What's good, X Man? What's good? Zach Wilson tore his ACL in the preseason game. You lying? You you lying? I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen nothing just yet. I mean, I know Zach Wilson ain't tear his ACL. I mean, and me and the guy I work with actually just talking about. 'Cause we was talking about fantasy. We talking about what quarterbacks and teams and what's up. I said I actually want to watch the Jets. Because of all the weapon, the receivers that they draft and stuff like that. And like they got some offensive weapons who they draft and things like that. Man, don't tell me that. I actually I actually feel if that's true. I feel bad for Zach Wilson. I actually do. I feel bad. I feel bad for Zach Wilson if that's actually true. For once, I applaud the Jazz fans for calling out Watson. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He didn't tear his ACL. It was a knee injury though. Okay, so he didn't tear his ACL. Okay. Okay. Damn, but either way it go, I was about to say that's actually not my bad. That's actually not a good sign for Zach Wilson because Zach Wilson missed some time last year, his rookie year. I mean, he's already a smaller guy because I know people compare him to John Manziel. He already is a smaller type of guy, so that actually is actually not good for him to be getting these injuries early in his career. That's really is really not good for him. To be completely honest with you, he hurt his knee running from Jordan Davis. For real? Wow. Outside Stingley, what jersey you plan on getting and what sophomore jersey would you get? I'm thinking Brad Nico or Roy for me. Uh, as of right now, it's just Stingley. Um, if I had to get a jersey from uh a rookie. Well, not a rookie, but a second year player. Uh, I guess I would lean towards Nico because I did like Nico before the draft. Uh, I was about to say another jersey that maybe possibly could get one would be a Jonathan Gennard. I actually want Jonathan Gennard, but Jonathan Gennard is actually entering his third year, and Jonathan Gennard about to get paid pretty soon. To be honest with you, if Jonathan Gennard gets double digit sacks, he gonna get a nice little piece of change. I'm pretty sure they'll pay him just to because next year be his contract year, and they'll pay him just so they won't have to get him into a contract year and hope he don't get multiple sacks, and then he definitely be demanding the bag, or feel like he can get on the free agent market, or you have to franchise tag him. So I think they basically I think he basically playing for a contract this year. I think if he goes out there and has a decent year, Texas will pay him, and hopefully he'll sign and stay. Uh, so maybe a Jonathan Gennard, but that's not really all out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe a Jonathan Gennard, but who knows? Uh, Petrie, Petrie might be on that short list as well. Outside Stingley. Depending on what Petrie do, Petrie could be on the short list as well. Like I said, so really, guy was just wait and see. Because as right now, Stingley was the only guy who got the who Stingley was already, not guaranteed to get a jersey, but basically was already there. Okay, I'll get Stingley jersey when he was drafted. Same thing, like I said, we would have drafted Sauce. Same thing I said when it comes to the Magic about both Paulo and Jabari Smith. Like those guys were guys I would want jerseys of as soon as we drafted them. So Spitz finna cop a Fairbury jersey. Stop it. You think Gennard too? Yeah, you wouldn't get appreciated. No, I ain't say I. No, I ain't saying I wouldn't get a picture. I definitely would. I mean, I gotta wait and see exactly what. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I actually have a rule when it comes to jerseys. I wait to players get I wait till players get contracts. I wait till their second contract. Most of the time before I um buy their jersey. The person I actually broke their rule with uh the person I actually broke that rule with was Deshaun. I bought Deshaun jersey as soon as it was available. Like once we drafted Deshaun, I bought that Deshaun jersey as soon as it was available. Um, and the reason why, like, what happened with Deshaun, what happened with some of the players that they don't make it to their second contract. So I don't want to be basically stuck with holding the bag, but I was so happy and so proud that the Texans went the route they went when it came to Derek Stingley. Like I said, both Derek Stingley and Sauce, Derek Stingley, Sauce, and Kyle Hamilton, I was gonna get their jersey regardless. Like I said, same thing in the NBA. Now I actually did get I kind of got a Mark Hill jersey. I did get Mark Hill's jersey before he got his contract, but he ended up getting his contract. So he ended up signing the second contract. But I got his jersey before that. The reason why I got his jersey because I got me and my son the jersey because we went to the game. That's the reason why. But that's a conversation for another day. I want to have something new for the game. So that's why. Uh, but so I want to see exactly what Petrie does before I go. Okay, I'm gonna buy me a Petrie jersey. Uh, Something like that. And unless it's a different circumstance, like Magic had number one overall pick, the Texans drafted a quarterback. Who knows? If the Texans draft a quarterback in the first round next year, if they don't think Mills is a guy and they draft a quarterback in the first round, his jersey might get got off a draft day type situation as well. So it just all depends on the situation. That's really what it is. I think Gennard has 10 sacks, miss. Yeah, 10 sacks, mine miss around 8 to 10 games, and we should get his. Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a coming out party last year. He definitely played very, very well. But uh he should have had double digit sacks last year. He got close. I mean, he came out hot in the beginning, kind of cooled off the end. Guys showed the consistency when it comes to get to the quarterback. But the way he was playing, he actually played very well. I had no issue with the way he played. No issue at all with the way he played. So, what y'all thinking about tomorrow? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Well, let me know what y'all think. We're about to get ready to go in a minute, but let me know what y'all was thinking though. Not what y'all was thinking, but what you was thinking. What you thinking about the game tomorrow? Like first preseason game. How y'all think it's gonna go? What y'all think gonna happen? I'm live streaming the game, by the way, so y'all can watch the game, or in a better way, put the game on, put the TV on mute, put the TV on mute, and listen to your boy. You know what I'm saying? And we can watch the game together. Come watch. We doing the game live on the live stream, so we could do the game together. So make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all do that. Like I say, make sure y'all do that. Appreciate everybody that came through, commented, everybody that liked, everybody that shared, everybody that come through every single stream. No matter if you come in on Tuesday, no matter if you come in on Friday, especially hopefully y'all come in tomorrow to watch the game. Uh, no matter when y'all come in, I appreciate every single one of y'all, every comment, every like, every share. Appreciate all that. Every super chat, man. Appreciate everybody who gave the super chat love. I definitely appreciate that. Y'all know how much that helps me, helps this channel, help it grow, help get stuff forward, man. I definitely, I really appreciate that. Y'all really don't know how much I appreciate that. Like I said, if y'all haven't got a chance, make sure y'all check out the last video I just dropped featuring that boy Wink. Hey, South Sports, we in the building featuring that boy Wink and Mr. Gary Jones as well. Y'all know him for hashtag GJ for GM. Hey, they dropped some nuggets. GJ got some stuff going on. Y'all gotta go pay attention. Drop some nuggets, man, for real. Make sure y'all go check out that video. If y'all haven't gone check that, make sure y'all check that video, yo. Y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe, y'all comment on that video as well. Hey man, we get the channel growing. Hey, tomorrow, stay tuned. Preseason game 2022. Yeah, 22. Yeah, 2022 preseason game. Hey, make sure y'all there. Make sure y'all pull up already.